What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Series 3 ranked ladder with this Screamtail Ting-Lu team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, I sure would appreciate that. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, at which point I will begin weekly streaming. Okay, so if you want to hit that milestone as badly as I do, help this video reach more people by interacting with it in any way you possibly can. And then more subscribers will also join the channel. If you are new to the channel, we make weird teams all the time here. So if you're into that kind of thing, the idea is to make weird teams, weird strategies work so that you can win with them on the ranked ladder. We're not doing full gimmick stuff. Sometimes it seems like we're being a little gimmicky. I'm mostly trying to make stuff that will work consistently. Okay, if you want to know more about the team, all the information is in the description below. You can also find a PokePaste down there. You could find the full team breakdown if you want to build the team in-game for yourself. All the EV spreads, everything is down there. Also timecodes if you want to hop around the video and skip the intro, although you shouldn't. We're going to keep it brief. Let's get into the team breakdown. Basically, Screamtail is an amazing Pokemon that has an insane special defense stat that I learned very quickly early in Series 2. I had an awesome time using Screamtail over there. And Ting-Lu is a Pokemon that only benefits Screamtail even more for Screamtail's defense capabilities. Really doesn't hurt Screamtail's ability because Screamtail isn't here to deal a ton of damage, right? And even if it was, Ting-Lu lowers special attack, and this Screamtail is Play Rough. We have Light Screen, Reflect, Trick Room, and Play Rough. Basically the Screamtail set that I've been using on the channel. And we have Ting-Lu, who's got an Assault Vest with Stomping Tantrum, Heavy Slam, Fisher, we'll see if we hit one today, and Ruination. Arcanine is there to support and also has Extreme Speed in case we get a Chen-Pal situation. I'd love to see a Chen-Pal be able to E-Speed something. And we have Will-O-Wisp and Morning Sun. We have Iron Hands. We have Annihilate, which is a Pokemon that I know is like obviously very, very popular, is used in a ton of really great strategies. I have only used Annihilate once. I used like Final Gambit Annihilate on my Houndstone team, and I think that's the only time I've used Annihilate, which is kind of crazy. But it goes off next to Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu allows Annihilate to take way more hits so that Rage Fist really powers up. And we have a Mental Herb, Amoonguss, to also support stuff. Everybody knows that Iron Hands, Arcanine, Amoonguss, really, really great core in VGC. Throw like a Flutterman in there, throw a Palafin in there, and you're really cooking with gas. But this is what we're going to go for here, you know? I really wanted to make sure that I covered all of the Ruination Mons in this first week of Series 3. So Ting-Lu rounding it out, and next week we'll get to even crazier, more fun teams. I got a Lucario team cooking. I got a Breloom team cooking. If you're excited about those things, make sure to keep your eyes on the channel next week. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep using weird stuff. Thanks so much for clicking on this video in the first place, everybody. And without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here. Shall we? Okay, going up against another Ting-Lu and a Houndstone. And a Houndstone. And a Masquerain and a Colossal. Okay. I mean, Masquerain gets Aqua Jet, and Colossal does what Colossal does, so I see through that immediately. Okay. We can stop that with a Fake Out or something, potentially. Or, you know, like a... Well, yeah, like Rage Powder would make Aqua Jet hit me. So that's interesting. Actually, I'm just going to lock that in immediately. Feels like Amoonguss can come out and just Rage Powder and Aqua Jet. What can my own Ting-Lu do? We might have some trouble against the Garchomp, because we don't have, like, you know, anything too crazy as far as... You know, maybe we can lead with Annihilate. Annihilate threatens all three of those top three Pokemon, and then Annihilate also, like, can bulk up in the face of Garchomp. Annihilate threatens Colossal. Annihilate, they don't really have anything for Annihilate. I mean, they have their own Houndstone, could do stuff. We're going to bring our own Ting-Lu, and I think Iron Hands might come here. Yeah, let's just go Iron Hands. I like the Fake Out option. I might regret not bringing Screamtail. I think Screamtail probably was a decent choice as well. It'd be fun to get, you know, Reflect up before Houndstone can deal a crazy amount of damage to me. But then Houndstone's dealing super effective damage to Screamtail, so... We'll see. We'll see. Let's find out. They are going to try and do it to me, which is why Annihilate is also amazing, because this is going to be Intimidate Masquerain. Cool. So I'm glad that I was able to read this as their play. Let's just Rage Powder here. Should I could even I could Terra Water here so that the Colossal can't even take me out in one hit. Let's do that. I don't think I need... What do I need to save my Terra for, right? I'm liking all my original typings, I'm pretty sure. And let's just... We could bulk up in their face. That seems a little scary, maybe. Nah, screw it. Let's do it. They could have, like, Air Slash on their Masquerain. Which is another reason why turning Water is really great for Amoonguss right here. I wonder if they'll read, honestly, what I'm going to do here. And Rage Powder will go before Aqua Jet. It's E-Speed that'll go before Rage Powder. There's the Aqua Jet. Thank you. Wait. Oh, shoot. That thing is... Oh, boy. Is it safety goggles so that that can't happen? Oh, no. Or no, it's... No, it's Intimidate. It is Intimidate. Luckily, Amoonguss takes that like an absolute champ. And they did just Rage Fist, or they did just Flare Blitz, too. Interesting. Okay, we literally have to Rage Powder again. I'm wishing that I had Citrus Berry on my Amoonguss. That was a different team this week. Citrus Berry is on our Arcanine. Let's Rage Powder again. Amoonguss might just go down to it, and we'll Drain Punch the Colossal now. It's the only... We got to get through this, right? We gotta beat this, this stupid Colossal. Oh, they're gonna Will-O-Wisp? How could you think that I wasn't just gonna do that again? The disrespect. We'll take that. Goodbye, Coalboy. Oh, and there's an Energy Ball. I like Masquerain, man. I had Masquerain in a draft league once. It's a very, very fun Pokemon. I know it's like not... It's like it's a sheet of paper, that thing, right? Like you pretty much have to run Focus Sash on it. But it's so much fun in that it can really... Honestly, I'm not even worried about... We're just going to Rage Powder again. And I'm going to Rage Fist the Masquerain now. Because if I can knock it to its Sash, then the Sand will take it out. Or unless it's Safety Goggles, which I do think that it is. It's Safety Goggles. Oh, I get it. There's synergy there, too. Masquerain gets Intimidate, it gets Sticky Webs, it gets U-Turn, it gets Hydro Pump, it gets Quiver Dance, and Baton Pass, which was a thing that was legal in that draft league. Stupid, I know. Very, very fun Pokemon in certain situations. They're going to protect their Tyranitar. Makes total sense. We're going to Rage Powder again. There's a chance they just Energy Ball, in which case Protect would have been the play, but I might have died to Burn and Sand anyway, so... Very cool. Okay. It's also worth noting that my Annihilate is going first before the Masquerain, so we should be able to take that out before it ever gets like an Air Slash if it has it on my Annihilate. Leftovers going to bring me back to full. It looks like, yeah, they're definitely... I like that. I like that set a lot. It's not Focus Sash. It is not Focus Sash. Iron Hands is pretty threatening here. And if it is Houndstone in the back, which I am guessing it is because of the sand, they... like, I can't fake that thing out anyway. I might as well bring out Iron Hands now. So, let's... It's tough because if I... Well, yeah. I think we just fake out the T-Tar. And Rage Fist this thing. I don't want to Drain Punch the T-Tar because there's a chance they just swap Harden to Houndstone. And then I don't pick up a KO on this turn. And I really want to. So let's do that. Oop. What you doing? It's definitely the T-Tar. Probably into flying? Yeah. Flying Terror is so good on T-Tar. I loved using my Terra Flying T-Tar on my Houndstone team. Heavy fake out, though. It did a lot. Clean things up with the Rage Fist. Okay. I'm not out of this yet, because Houndstone is really, really threatening. I think there's... If they were to predict my protects in a way, they could potentially still pull this out. But, like, I have the upper hand. I have more Pokemon. But I'm really thinking that there's no way it wasn't Houndstone in the back, by the way. I was operating fully like Houndstone's in the back. They brought it. I'm thinking that they have to try to attack Annihilate, right? Annihilate is so scary, especially to the Houndstone itself, and they're only faster than Annihilate for the time being. 3 more turns of Sandstorm. So I think what I do, honestly, is I just Thunder Punch the T-Tar and protect my Annihilate. They have to attack because they have to capitalize on the sand turns left, you know? They try to last respects. I got the protect correctly. If they'd attacked Iron Hands and left Annihilate alone there, that would have been a real issue. It also helps that we did not reveal protect yet on Annihilate. Ooh, the flinch on the hands honestly does hurt quite a bit. Do we let Annihilate get hit by a last respects? I do have 1 bulk up. Gosh, it's tough. I have a bulk up. Plus 2 attack. If I live it, I can stall out sand. And if I don't live it, then... Ting-Lu is still in the back. I think I risk it. That flinch puts them back in it in a concerning way. Let's see. Whew. Okay, yeah. Yep, there's a rock slide. We get the Thunder Punch, though. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. Problem is, they also just got another bonus to last respects. It's the last turn of sand. I don't think either of these Pokemon are outspeeding Handstone, even outside of sand. So I kind of feel like my best plays are still to just attack them. And do I go for Fissure? I think I do, so that Stomping Tantrum does more next turn. They're going to last respects Iron Hands there. I could have protected. Chose not to. Let's see if we hit the Fissure. We do not hit the Fissure. And sand is still active, which means that it was a smooth rock. Again, I don't think that matters a ton, and it's just going to come down to how much can Ting-Lu resist this sand. Man, that flinch is really, really haunting me. Let's Stomping Tantrum. That's all I got. Ooh, not even doing half. That's great. Great news. Stomping Tantrum just did so much damage. Okay. I think Heavy Slam is the play now. Unless it's still just Stomping Tantrum. Actually, I think... Because Stomping Tantrum's base power is doubled if you miss... Or if the first attack doesn't work. So that was double damage. 1 more Stomping Tantrum should kill. Ooh, we might even live 1 more, depending on the roll. Whew, I got nervous there, man. It felt like they were clawing back. Ah, dude. Thank gosh for Ting-Lu's. Honestly, for the typing. Really came in handy there. Eked that one out. I love Houndstone too. So part of me wanted my opponent to win. But not while I'm recording. Good game to my opponent. Okay. I see a Ting-Lu. I see a Moose and a Bull. That's another Pokemon that I really, really want to use in Series 3. Is Paldean Taurus, I think, is really has some potential there. It really benefits from... Like, Intimidate Mons are great anyway. But also being able to lower opponents' physical defense or do what this Ting-Lu is doing and lower people's special attack to make Taurus even more bulky with an Intimidate drop. And, I mean, it's what I'm doing too, right, with Arcanine. Speaking of Arcanine, I think Arcanine comes here. No, actually, maybe it doesn't. It's weak to a couple things that I actually don't want to be weak to. But it could burn stuff is the thing. Okay. Let's go Screamtail in this one. I like Screamtail a lot here, actually. And I think we can do it with Iron Hands as well, with a Fake Out. And then I think Arcanine can come, and Ting-Lu, I think I definitely want to bring... yeah. Yeah. I want to bring Arcanine for two reasons. Well, three reasons. Intimidate, Will-O-Wisp, lots of physical attackers over there. And the one that's not a physical attacker is the Fluttermane, and we're going to resist fairy moves, which Ting-Lu does struggle with. So let's see. We're playing on the beach. They're going to lead with their Intimidator, so Iron Hand's not going to love that. But that's all right. Because I actually don't think that they can kill... Ooh, but you know what? My attack was heightened there from the booster energy. We could be okay. Let's reflect. Let's just get it. You know, this could also be a Trick Room game. I'm looking at it now. I got to see if they have a Moongus. If they don't, then we might just go Trick Room. But for now, we're gonna wait it out. And I don't think I fake out. A lot of Talonflames run Covert Cloak. We're just gonna Thunder Punch. Oh, man, you know what? I got Ting-Lu and Arcanine in the back. I'm going to Thunder Punch the Tauros. Tell me they go Terra Grass or something. No. Okay, it's the Talonflame. Oh, so that's their answer to Fake Out. Okay. I'm glad I didn't buy into that. I was assuming Covert Cloak, so I just wasn't going to do it. And they taunted Screamtail. Great play. Great play. Wave Crash into Hands. This is a really bulky Hands. Thunder Punch going to do wonders, though. Iron Hand said, Intimidate who? I got my booster energy, baby. I think it's max HP, max attack, Iron Hands. I'm trying to remember correctly. You can check the description right now and know for sure for yourself. And there is the Amoonguss, so I'm really glad. I mean, I couldn't have clicked Trick Room anyway. But there you have it. Ting-Lu can come out here because nothing really threatens it. So can Arcanine. Let's go Arcanine then. And we can try to Thunder Punch Talonflame. I don't want to get Will-O-Wisped into my Ting-Lu. And Arcanine can't get Will-O-Wisped, so this feels like a decent happy medium. If it's the Amoonguss, then chances are their Ting-Lu is what's in the back there. Brave Bird doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Especially after the Intimidate. Wow. But that was cool. I was like, ooh, Thunder Punch gonna 2-hit KO. I like the Pollen Puff on the same turn. It's fun. We can Flare Bits into... Flare Bits? We could Flare Blitz into that thing. It's funny, by making Talonflame a ghost type, it actually opens me up to being able to do more with Ting-Lu, because they're no longer flying. So I can hit it with, like, Stomping Tantrum and stuff, if I need. I can't hit it with Drain Punch, though. That's kind of my biggest issue at the moment. Let's Thunder Punch again. They have a decision to make. Yeah, they can either protect or Pollen Puff. They can't do both. They are just going to Will-O-Wisp my Iron Hands. I was waiting for that. It's smart. I still have no real reason to switch out. The second I switch out, I am just opening up my Ting-Lu to a burn. And I'm going down with Iron Hands anyway. I also get rid of my booster energy boost, so it kind of feels like Iron Hands is like killing time here. I'm actually going to Flare Blitz into the Talonflame now, though. And we'll just keep trying to Thunder Punch that. If they Rage Powder me, they Rage Powder me. Ooh, they're going to switch out, though. Is this Ting? Oh, man. Okay, Thunder Punch is going to do nothing, but let's see this Flare Blitz burn. That did no damage. That did no damage. The Thunder Punch is literally going to do no damage. And there's the Spore into my poor Arcanine. Oh, no. Okay, I can bring my Ting-Lu out a little more comfortably now, though. And I can swap out Arcanine so that we still get the Intimidate even if Arcanine is sleeping. We also still have Screamtail in the back. I totally forgot. Screamtail didn't die. It just got taunted. Screamtail's actually a really attractive option. I think my Ting-Lu is first, though, just because the Talonflame's not on the field, so I can't get burned, and that is interesting to me. We're going to try and Drain Punch the Ting-Lu. I'm not expecting a ton of damage. If they Spore into the Arcanine slot, they're an absolute god. Just a Rage Powder. I'd love to see a Stomping Tantrum into my own Iron Hands, by the way. I'm ready for my Iron Hands to go away. They're just going to try the Fissure, but they tried it into the Arcanine slot. Fissure, man. It's crazy. We are flying on my own Ting-Lu. That could be a pretty good option. For opposing Ting-Lus. Like, what can they do to me if I'm suddenly a flying type? Nothing, right? I want Arcanine to stay fire so that I can't get burned. I want, like, I don't need, I think my Screamtail's maybe a steel type. I don't need that. That only makes me weak to ground and fire. I think I'm gonna go Terra Flying here just so I can't get fissured in the face. And we will Fissure ourselves into the Ting-Lu slot, and we'll also try to Drain Punch again. Chances are we get Rage Powdered anyway, but if they try to put my Ting-Lu to sleep, we could get lucky. The balloons are in the bowl. Balloons are in the bowl, baby. They do Rage Powder. I'd love to Fissure that thing, too. If we can get it, let's do it. Drain Punch still doing absolutely 0 damage. My Fissure does not connect. That's all right. Oh, that was their Fissure. But my Fissure also does not connect. They tried to Fissure my Ting-Lu. They can't do that anymore. They got to be freaking out. Okay. Let's definitely Stomping Tantrum now. This is going to do some damage to the Amoonguss if they don't Rage Powder. Or sorry, if they do Rage Powder. Is Fake Out still worth it? Is it worth having Fake Out? I really don't think so. I think I just keep Iron Hands on the field as long as they let me keep it. They're probably going to try and... oh, they're going to try and Spore me. Yeah. But this Stomping Tantrum's going to kill. Yep. That's good stuff. I really think that they can't do anything to Flying Ting-Lu. I don't think that they have anything for it. Because they're going to Spore Ting-Lu right now. But I'm cool with that. And it doesn't seem like their Amoonguss, outside of maybe a berry, has any way to recover itself. Yeah, because they can't switch out and get Regenerator recovery. So even these little Drain Punches aren't doing anything, but they're chipping away at the Amoonguss in a way that I'm pretty cool with. I think the biggest thing I can't do now is I cannot allow Screamtail to switch in and take a ton of damage, right? So Screamtail is going to be the fastest thing now. So we can get a Reflect up, we can get a Play Rough off or something, and I don't want to just switch it in and get hit by a Fissure or something. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. Probably a Rage Powder here, but I'm going to... Well, that works too. That works too. I think my opponent... I mean, I don't know what their set was exactly. They could have still done things if they were like using Ruination on my Ting-Lu, but my Ting-Lu had Ruination. We don't know if theirs did. And we didn't see a rock move. A lot of Ting-Lus don't run rock moves. Does mine run a rock move? I forget what my own moveset is. But yeah, I really don't think that like Burning was their last chance. And honestly, their Terra into Ghost with Talonflame was like great, because their Talonflame was a perfect answer as a flying type to my Ting-Lu, and going Ghost, helped avoid a fake out turn 1 that I didn't even go for, but then only made it vulnerable to Ting-Lu, my own Ting-Lu. And our defensive flying coming in absolutely clutch there, just completely demoralizing my opponent. You love to see it. Good game to my opponent. Okay, finally a team that is not using Ting-Lu. We are going up against Chen Pao here, which I like a lot. Actually, the rain is scary for Ting-Lu, but Iron Hands has a great time here. Screamtail is a little spooked by the Golden Go, but has a great time against everything else. Like, we can lead Screamtail and maybe Iron Hands for a fake out. The Golden Go kind of, like, really messes me up in that case, though. This is a weird one. I think I have a really good matchup against certain things and a really bad matchup against other things. This is a really weird one. The interesting thing is that my Arcanine with E-Speed could do a ton of damage to whatever is next to their Chen Pao, as long as it's not one of the ghost types. So, like, if it's Pelipper, for example, or if it's Palafin, they might think that they have a great matchup against my Arcanine, but E-Speed is going to do a ton if their defense is also dropped. Let's lead it with hands. Let's bring Ting. And let's bring Arcanine. I gotta be able to resist. Make it rain. And Flutter Mane damage. So we need our fire type, even if we are going up into rain. Ooh. Shiny Go-Go? It's awesome. I don't think I knew what that thing looked like. And they're going to leave with the two that, that I wish I had things for. Okay. So here's the question, right? I can light screen here, which is really great for everything my opponent has. Currently on the field, and also the Pelipper if it's in the back. I assume it is. I think we can pull off light screen here. Or sorry, I just tried to click Trick Room. I think we can pull off light screen here. But do I switch into the Pokemon that resists Fairy and Steel moves, or do I switch into the Pokemon that's going to lower the special attack of everything on the field and has a Assault Vest, even though it'll be weak to Fairy moves? I think it's time to show the power of Ting-Lu and Screamtail together. I think that by doing this, we might be able to pull off this light screen. And the only exception is if they, like, double target the Screamtail with a Shadow Ball and a Shadow Ball. Or make it rain. But I really think Vessel of Ruin's going to do some great stuff for me here. This is a little scary. This is going to power up whatever stab. Yeah, it's going to be Fairy. There's a good chance this is going into that Iron Hand slot. No, it's just a Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, look at that, dude. Vessel of Ruin coming in clutch, and Screamtail moves before the Golden Ghost, so this light screen is huge. Oh, but they nasty plot. That's nuts. Okay. That's really, really scary. Okay. We're going to Trick Room our asses off right now. And I think I'm going to... I think I'm just going to Heavy Slam the Fluttermane, because now we do have Arcanine in the back. I feel pretty confident that we're going to get this Trick Room off now. Which might sound like an insane thing to predict. Yeah, look at that light screen really putting in the work now. Make it rain. I hope it was worth it, man. I really hope this is worth it. Yes! Yes! Okay, cool. Cool. I'm so glad we're able to show what these two are able to do together. I don't know how my positioning is in the rest of the battle, but we're able to show at least this interaction with how much these two are able to really help each other live and support one another with screens and stuff. It's so crazy. They go immediately into Amoonguss. That's so funny. Okay. I think I can go hard into Arcanine now. And Ting-Lu cannot protect. But Ting-Lu can Fissure. And I think I'm going to try to do that into the Golden Go. Arcanine really wants to come out here. The biggest thing is if they try to Spore me. Amoonguss is going to be moving first here because of Trick Room, unfortunately. And they do just Spore. So this is likely another Make It Rain. Which would mean that Ting-Lu is just going to go down. Oh my gosh, my opponent's coming for blood, man. Okay. Ting-Lu did take a sleep turn there. We're normal Terra so that we can activate the extreme speed, but I don't think I don't want to be anything other than fire type right now. It's all I want for myself. Let's Flare Blitz the Golden Ghost slot. That thing is terrifying. And we can also Fissure the Golden Ghost slot. If they Spore my Arcanine, Ting-Lu might wake up. But then I'm going for Fissure. I'm going for Fissure, man. What am I doing? They're gonna Rage Powder. Okay. Ting-Lu did wake up. Didn't land the Fissure though. And now we're going to see what the Golden Go is going to go for. It's just a Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay. That's still not doing half. Vessel of Ruin is absolutely nuts. Flare Blitz going to do so much damage to the Amoonguss right there. And we're going to pop our own Citrus. So, yeah, another Shadow Ball will not kill. And because Fissure just missed, that means... I can now... Oh my gosh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to Terra normal extreme speed to kill the Amoonguss. And we're going to Stomping Tantrum into the Golden Go. There's nothing they can do to stop this. E-Speed is going to go before Spore. Come on, man. We need the extreme speed to kill here. And my Arcanine set, is it max attack? Oh! Well, that's fine too. Pelipper's coming out. Why did they do that? I would assume they needed to Spore me there. They just want to lower my ability to deal Flare Blitz damage, I suppose? I guess they were really nervous that I was going to Flare Blitz into the Golden Go. That's not my motive at all. No. I am Stomping Tantruming that Golden Go, which is now going to do twice the damage. Because Fissure just missed. Oh, that didn't kill? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, bruh. Morning Sun heals nothing now, too. Swap Harden to Iron Hands. How many turns of screens do we have left? 3 more turns of light screen. Okay, let's actually just E-speed the Pelipper again, and let's try to get another Stomping Tantrum into the Golden Go. We haven't seen Golden Go for Protect yet. Okay. Golden Go's an issue, man. I am really sad that Stomping Tantrum didn't kill. I wonder if I'd put even just like, 30 more EVs or something into attack, if that would have killed. And I can't extreme speed the Golden Go. That's driving me nuts. Okay. I mean, I think I E-speed the Pelipper, and I need Ting-Lu to still be lowering the special attack right now. Gosh, that Tailwind was so beneficial to them too. Oh no, I think my opponent's gonna claw this back. They protect Pelipper. Are they just gonna make it rain then? Isn't it raining enough? Isn't it raining enough? That's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Yeah, that's not great. Dude, the nasty plot absolutely destroying me. Destroying me. The only good news is that we have one more turn of light screen. They could so easily just protect here with Golden Go to stall that out, but they got to be nervous about their own Tailwind turns because then they only have one more left, and then I could protect to stall that out. So they got to be wary of that. I also have a fake out situation here that Pelipper might protect to stop that. Like, my only chance is that they read a protect, or they read a fake out. Just go for a make it rain or something, and then I'm able to take out this Golden Go right here. I wish I had protect on Screamtail. I simply do not. So all I can do here is try to play rough their Pelipper. They're just going to Hurricane my Iron Hands, not doing a ton. And they're going to double in. Okay. Will this kill? Not through light screen. Do I have any way out of this? I don't. I really. I have to protect Iron Hands. And all they have to do is Rage Powder. Although if they Rage Powder and they go into Iron Hands, then on the next turn, Screamtail outspeeds Pelipper, and that's scary too for them. They could just keep Rage Powdering for the rest of the game, though, is unfortunately the reality, I think. Come on, man. Anything? Gosh, that is really just not what I thought they were going to do. I didn't read that play at all. I thought they had to go into Iron Hands there because... Yeah, I mean, I guess... I can't stall out rain. I was like, maybe I could dodge a hurricane. Yeah, Iron Hands, I just assumed was the biggest threat. But I guess because I went for play rough the first turn, they were like, you know what? They could just play rough again. Unfortunately, I think what let me down there is the fact that I didn't have Protect on Screamtail. If we had Protect on Screamtail, I could have stalled out the Tailwind, and then Screamtail would have moved first against the Pelipper, meaning I could have then potentially won that battle. It's still tough because I don't have a ton of stuff for the Amoonguss, but Amoonguss can't do a ton to me, and even if you're Drain Punching Amoonguss, you're getting a little bit of HP back, and that might be enough, unless they were like Rocky Helmet, which I do not know. What other things, man? Because I was so happy with how we were able to counter what was like a really bad lead for me. I think like a huge thing would have been just leading with Screamtail and the Moose. Like, I think Ting-Lu and Screamtail together in the beginning would have allowed me to go for Heavy Slam immediately, or go for Fissure or Stomping Tantrum immediately into the Golden Go, or scared them out, right? But yeah, me leading with my Iron Hands, I think I led with Iron Hands. That was forever ago now. Really, I think forced me... I was just so scared they were going to lead with Pelipper, right? That I wanted to be able to fake them out before they could get up a Tailwind or do whatever they wanted to do. And I think that just leading with Ting-Lu, although it was leading with Ting-Lu into a Rain team, which feels so counter to what you should be doing, I think was actually my play. Because when I went to switch out, like switch Ting-Lu in, I was so confident in my ability to live everything. And it did work out. And I just needed to be more confident from the jump, from the lead. And if I had been, we would have lived that first... Like, they nasty plotted turn 1, too, which just allowed them to, like, get that momentum going. And it was just the momentum of the Golden Go that obliterated my team in the end. I'm also really bummed that that Stomping Tantrum didn't kill. If the Stomping Tantrum killed and everything else had happened the same, I still led the way that I did and had to switch out turn 1 and take all that damage. I think killing with the Stomping Tantrum also would have been enough to flip the entire game, because at that point, the Golden Go couldn't have picked off my Ting-Lu and my Arcanine in the same turn. Lots of stuff would have gone differently. I also wonder what would have happened if they didn't switch out the Amoonguss and let me get that surprise Terra Normal E-Speed into it. On that last turn of Tailwind to try and jump their Spore. Like, I don't know if that's what they thought was going to happen. If they did, an amazing read. Or if that was like a lucky... I don't want to say my opponent was lucky. They played really, really well with a really great team. All right. If I talk any longer than the analysis of this battle, it's going to go longer than the battle itself. That was a very fun game. I'm glad we got to showcase what Ting-Lu and Screamtail get to do together. Unfortunately, we didn't win the battle that showcased that, but hopefully you're able to see how you can win battles with that matchup. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this Ting-Lu Screamtail team for yourself, check the description below. Rental code, PokePaste, full team breakdown. It's all down there, baby. Also, keep in mind that we have live premieres for all of these videos. If you don't want to miss one, they usually premiere in the afternoon here, Eastern Standard Time, during the week. And I try to be in the live chat for these premieres as much as possible to answer questions about the team, to hang out with people generally. If that's interesting to you, hit the notification bell so you don't miss those live premieres. Anybody who's still hanging out in the live chat, especially after my long-ass analysis at the end of that last battle, what's up? Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Please help the algorithm push this video so that we can get to that 5,000 subscriber mark as soon as possible. I really want to start streaming, and that is our goal, okay? And thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for spending this first week of Series 3 here with me on the channel. I appreciate you so much. I think that it's going to be an interesting series. I don't think that the ruins are maybe as scary as people made them out to be. And we're going to keep finding ways to make weird Pokemon work with them. I know Weirdly, there's a lot of teams that don't run any ruins that are doing really well in Series 3, so that's interesting to me too. Maybe we try one of those next week. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks again. You're the best. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.